Lisa Stockton, and I guess first off, congratulations. Nice win by this team. Down one at the half, and then things really heated up offensively. Got to start with Danielle Blagg, eight three-pointers. She was just feeling it.
Well, I think one thing that we did differently in the second half is we got the ball out and we really attacked the second half. I thought our post players attacked. We ran the ball more, and that was something going into the game we felt like we had to do. That got Danielle free for a lot of open looks. I think when we jogged the ball up, we just couldn't get her open.
You know, Chica, as they call it here for Marshall, had a high number of rebounds early in the first half, and I know you kind of talked about this was a team that likes to get some business down low, has some good size. What did you do in that second half adjustment-wise? Because you guys opened up on a 9-2 run and we're getting some rebounds on the defensive and offensive end.
Well, she's a great rebounder, and one of the things we talked about is she's taller than we are, so you can't just box her out and let her get the ball over you. You really have to push her out. I thought we did a better job in the second half of pushing her away from the basket. She got a couple over-the-back calls, and that was really key because I think she couldn't be as aggressive after that.
What are some of the things that you're happy with your team? I know it kind of seemed like both teams are kind of sluggish opening up the game, and then things got going. We touched on the travel earlier in the game. I don't think that was an issue. It's just getting the ball to go in the bucket and attacking it, right?
Well, executing, and you and I talked about this before the game. I felt like that was one of the things we didn't do well against SMU. As we run our offenses, there are timing issues and things like that, and we run them well. We got good shots, and we're able to really hit. We're able to hit shots when we get our feet set and we're balanced.
All right, so I kind of touched a little bit on Danielle getting hot a little bit, but just the fact that she knocked down, she had 26 points, 8 of 13, so a career high in threes there. And I'm not accusing Tiffany of suggesting you take her out there with 30 seconds to go, but Richie Weaver was pointing out that she has the record for Tulane, 9 three-pointers. Just touch on Danielle's, I guess, day as well.
Right. I mean, you talk about somebody in the zone. She was really in the zone. I think that the nice thing is that she just kept in rhythm. She didn't try to do anything. Like when they came at her, she drove to the basket, got to the free throw line. I thought it was a very balanced game for her. We took her out with 30 seconds because I thought she was going to pass out. I really thought she was going to fall down, and I was so afraid she was going to get hurt. But she's a sophomore. She's got plenty of time. But, I did accuse Tiffany of maybe paying me off. I don't know. But, what a tremendous performance. Just those shots going in were just so key, and I think just really took the air out of their sails.
Confidence builder for her as well. After one of those threes, she did the Michael Jordan commercial. She just shook her head left to right and did that. Sometimes you kind of feel it. All right, so you got a nice win here on the road. Got to go back out on the road for Thursday and another conference game going on as Rice is in action, taking on Tulsa. They trail 29-27 at halftime. So some of the things you're going to want to see from your team in a couple of days on the road again.
Well, Rice is a whole lot easier than getting here, so that makes it nice. But, I think one of the things I look forward to is we're starting class tomorrow and we're getting back in a schedule. I think that's been, sometimes that's challenging for us not to be in a schedule, but I think we've got to learn from these two games and really kind of look at some film and show some players some individual things. I think Chinwe is really becoming more consistent for us, and that's really key for us. And we have to have multiple scorers. I thought Janique got a lot of looks tonight, just couldn't knock them down. Olivia Grayson shooting the ball well. But getting some scoring inside, I think, is really key.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Let's have safe travels back home. And, again, a solid win, solid effort by Danielle Blagg, 26 points, more importantly.
That's more than solid. That's a pretty awesome effort. I mean, that is an amazing game right there. So I don't know that she's going to get open against Rice. I don't know. We'll have to figure out something.
That just means it opens it up for other
players.
Exactly right.
Thank you.